the Hebrew language a lot more than I like English. And the word for melodies in Hebrew, tzlilim, comes from tzel, which is shade. And shade doesn't always give you everything that you want in life, but it does give you a little respite. And it also comes from hatzalah, which means to save. So when we sing melodies, we're saved by a little shade. And we all have different melodies in our heart that shade us and save us. So tonight we're going to lean into those. Achal Sha'alti. It's not in your prayer book, but we'll do it in Hebrew and in English. Jenny Asher's with us this evening. We welcome her. It's a special psalm for this month of Elul. May it shade us. Lie with me. So many angels here this evening. And as we welcome each other, we'll get a chance later on to introduce ourselves. And we welcome the people on Zoom as well as in the room. And we welcome the angels with Shalom Aleichem, page 11.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalem, Malachei Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon.
going to light the Shabbat candles. I'd like to invite the whole Pogue family up to light the candles.
Wow.
And as they're coming up, turn to someone you might not know near you and introduce yourself and wish them a Shabbat Shalom. It's really not the whole Pogue family. I just want to say Danny Pogue is not here, but he's with us in my heart.
On his
Danny
Euro trip.
Pogue. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash. Let's sing a new song, page 21.
Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash.
Sadai, rejoice trees. Have you ever noticed how trees are like this? The word Ya'aloz have a lamed in it. And the lamed having to do with learning, lomed, is winding. It's not a straight road how we learn. We change and we wind around and around. And then Shabbat comes and we think about all we learned this week. All we want to give. Ya'aloz Sadai, page 22.
Ya'aloz Sadai, v'chol asher bo Ya'aloz Sadai. Ay, 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 Ya'aloz Sadai, v'chol asher bo Ya'aloz Sadai. Ay, 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 ay. Shebo Ya'aloz Sadai, ay 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 ay, Ya'aloz Sadai, v'chol asher bo Ya'aloz Sadai, ay 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 ay, Az Yiradenu kol aseh Ya'al, Az Shiranu, Komaseya, Shiranu, Komaseya, Shiranu, Komaseya, Ya Alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya Alo Sadai, Ay, 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 Ya Alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo, Ya Alo Sadai, Ay, 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 ay.
Or Zarua, who was a light in your life this week? Who shone light on you?
Or Zarua, La Sadiq, U'Yisrael Lev Simcha.
Page 24.
Or Zarua, La Sadiq, U'Yisrael Lev Simcha. Or Zarua, La Sadiq, U'Yisrael Lev Simcha. U'Yisrael Lev Simcha. Or Zarua, La Sadiq, U'Yisrael Lev Simcha. U'Yisrael Lev Simcha. Ya la 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 la
The person who shed light on us, the person who maybe we shed light on, maybe they gave us a little strength, just a little zitz of what we needed. Adonai Oz, God of strength, page 28.
Adonai Oz le'amo yiteh, Adonai yevarech et amo. 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 Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.
We take a moment to review our week, to lean into the shade of Shalom before we welcome the Shabbat bride.
Page 29. Lecha dodi likrat kala צאי מתוך ההפכה, רוב רוב שבט בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך אלולה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת לקבלה. התנערי מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך עמי, על יד פלישי בית הלחמי, קרבה אל נפשי גאלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי נעורר, קומי אורי, 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 שדברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לבושי ולא תקלמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה תהמי, בך יחסו עיני עמי, פני מצר עיר עתילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. והיו שמחה שוסייך, ורחקו חומרייך, יסיס עלייך אלוהייך, כנזוז חתן עלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תרוצי, את אדוני תעריצי, אל ירגיש בן פרצי, במצרך ונדילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי לשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובשולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, יללה יללה יללה, פני שבת נקבלה. Shabbat,
Page 38.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
In a discussion of what is allowed and not allowed on Shabbat, Rabbi Yosef Karo writes, many rabbis have interpreted Shabbat as the day of public meeting. While talking business was forbidden, that was for private economic advantage, that was forbidden. However, one could talk about God's business, understood very broadly, communal issues, announcing lost and found objects, arranging dates and marriages, finding teachers for one's teachers, and so on. On this Shabbat, do we have a little bit of God's business to do? As we turn to Micha Mocha, page 39, do we have a little bit of bringing ourselves and our community from pain to redemption, from oppression to blessing? Page 39.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדע בקודש, נור התהילות אוסף
Amidah begins on page 87.
שאלתי מאת אדוני, אחת שאלתי אותה אבקש, אחת שאלתי מאת אדוני, אחת שאלתי
Turning to Mishaberach, holding in our hearts all those who are hurting in body, mind, or soul. If there's a name you'd like to say, somebody for whom you're praying for healing, I invite you to share that name now.
Show of hands. Who here got everything they needed to get done this week done. Anyone? Anyone on Zoom? You got everything you needed to get done this week done. I see an emphatic shake of the head from Shelley Fox, who is healing from home. So I have tried for years to figure out the best system for myself to get things done, to figure out what I need to remind myself to do things, but then actually do them, right? So I used to write down notes on pieces of paper and fold them up, putting them in my pockets, thinking that I'll get to them at some point. Oh, of course, they're there. Sometimes they would make their way all the way home, and I'd put them in my little key dish, and they would sit there for days, months. Sometimes they would show back up in the laundry. And I realized that this system wasn't working for me. I would forget to do the thing that I was trying to remind myself to do. And I tried. I'm like, okay, I've got technology, I've got a phone, maybe there's an app. Maybe there's something that works the way my brain works. All right? I'm still searching, by the way. And I couldn't find the perfect app to remind myself to actually do the things that I needed to do. And for a long time, I was emailing myself. And so a lot of my email inbox was just from myself, of just notes and they're just unread still to this day. Still old emails, unread, of things I haven't done. All right? I'm embarrassed, but it's the truth. I have to get it out there. So, why am I telling you this? We are in the book of Deuteronomy. All right? The whole book of Deuteronomy exists to remind the Israelites to do the thing. We've been talking about it. We've been trying to live it for the last 40-ish years in the wilderness, and now you are on the cusp, you're on the edge of the promised land. Now is your chance to go do. All right, so the whole book of Deuteronomy is this big reminder of everything we did and everything that you're going to need to bring with you into the future. It also exists as a reminder for us today, reading that text, of the things that we need to do. The morals, the values, the stories, the history of our people. We see ourselves in this text. It serves as a reminder in that sense. And specifically, this week's Torah portion of Shoftim, where God is speaking to Moses, and Moses is relaying to the people that we got to set up a whole legal system. We have to set up courts and judges to rule in those courts over those proceedings. And there's a very famous quote that gets pulled from this week's Torah portion of Tzedek, Tzedek, Tirdof. Okay? Tzedek, Tzedek, Tirdof. It says it twice. Justice, justice shall you pursue. There's a lot of debate as to why it shows up twice. Like, why tzedek, tzedek, tirdof? Was it not enough to just say tzedek, tirdof, pursue justice? All right, we get it, pursue justice. But it shows up twice. And perhaps it's to show that justice is vital to the Jewish people. It's vital to the Israelites, that there's something so important that it doubled up. Kind of reminds us when Abraham was like knife over his boy, about to, and the angel calls out, Abraham, Abraham! Twice, to remind him. Here we get justice twice, to kind of show the importance of what it is that we must pursue, what it is that we're chasing. We're chasing justice. Perhaps we're always going to chase it. And yet we still need that reminder to chase it, to act. We're in the month of Elul. It's the whole month leading up to the high holidays. The high holidays themselves exist as this reminder. This kind of moment in time where we get to reflect of what have I done this year? Who did I become? Where would I like to go? And we get an opportunity, bless you, we get an opportunity to check in with ourselves, take stock. It's a great reminder of what we want to do moving past that point. What are we going to do with that reminder? How are we going to act upon what it is that we're reminding ourselves to act upon? What is vital to who I want to be in this next year, who I need to be for myself, for my community, for this world I find myself in? All of us are pursuing something. And so I want to give us a moment to put it out there. To not just keep it in, not just write it on a little note that's going to sit on your table at home. To put it out there, use some words to articulate what it is that you're pursuing. What do you need reminding for this year? What is vital to your essence? Whatever that may be, would love for you to turn to a neighbor, maybe someone you came with, maybe someone not. If you're joining us virtually, you can turn to one of your neighbors or type it in the chat. But what are you pursuing this year? What reminder do you need to help you act on that thing? May we all keep pursuing, and may this be the year that we catch up and act. We'll turn to page 282 as we join together for Aleinu. Please rise.
Elohim,
We turn now to memory, thinking about those who are no longer with us physically, but are still very much in our hearts and our memories. And at this time, this community is remembering Zygmunt Aronowitz, Kevin Karlberg, Harry Glazer, Maris Halper, Jonathan Lawrence Hanscom, Elizabeth Cantor, Alex Leopold, Sarah Liebling, Eloise Michaels, Rose Miller, Alan Mund, Mamie Mund, Bernhard Perlin, Ruth Purcell, Rocky Ranson, Evelyn Shapiro, Richard Schulman, Jerry Simon, John Henry Stodel, William Stone. And members of our community are in the first 30 days of Shloshim of remembering Charlotte Ray Klein, Scott Nebenzal, Jack Robbins, Marilyn Sheldon, Seymour Tankel, Erwin Wagner. And just this week, our community lost Alan Rudnick, Micah Beisel. If you are here and you heard the name of your loved one said aloud, we'll invite you, if you're able, to rise so that we may acknowledge those who are remembering. And if the name of your loved one was not shared aloud, but you would like to bring them into this space, we'll invite you to rise if you're able, and either share their name out loud or just hold them in your hearts. Thank you.
Nadia Kerwin.
And we'll invite all those who are able to rise. As a community, we stand shoulder to shoulder. We elevate our souls to meet those who are remembering. And we offer these words to support those as well as to share these words for those who have no one to say them for them. We join together at the top of page 292. Yit Gadal v'yit Gadash Shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divrach yiratei v'amlich malchutei. B'chai echon uv'yom echon. Uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ulmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei dekudesha brechu. Le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiram be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim alenu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Alenu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Oh, say shalom. shalom. Bimroma. Ose shalom. Bimroma. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Hallelujah. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down.
You may be seated.
Join us next week for TIOH Speaks Shabbat with David Kohan. Slichot is coming up on September 17th. We'll do an art gallery and a service and learn to blow shofar. We need a few more people to help us fulfill the mitzvah of sounding the shofar and hearing the shofar. Come to one of our workshops, read our emails, lots of stuff going on in these coming weeks, and you'll catch the rest there. Michael Rosenbaum is going to lead us in Kiddush and Motzi from just Motzi. I'm doing Kiddush. Great. That's what
Surprise.
And one other thing, there are so many new people here tonight, and the clergy would love to meet you. So please walk up to us afterwards and introduce yourselves.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu lechavat kosham
Yom Tefillah
Kodesh,
Chelusiat Shabbat Kodesh L'chaim.
Michael, take it away.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamosi lechem mitzares v'te'avon.
Amen. V'te'avon.